A sellout crowd, 26,500, but the match played on a pitch that didn't make things easy. Barry Davis commentating.
Tony Daly, as all the other Villa players who've been making names for themselves and for their team, are fit, but their build-up has been a little different. A trip to a holiday camp leaves them needing to match the energy of the pensioners that they met there, as well as fulfilling the hopes of their supporters. David Platt leads. The Albion team shows just one change from the victory over Charlton, which set up this Midlands final, though it needed a double penalty save by Stuart Naylor for that prize to be claimed. The one player missing is the scorer then, Tony Ford, and he's replaced by Craig Shakespeare, who's on loan from Sheffield Wednesday. Two managers know each other well. Graham Taylor, manager of the month for 3 consecutive months, and that's a record. And he both bought and sold the manager of the other side, Brian Talbot, who prefers to sit up in the stand, leaving Stuart Pearson down in the dugouts. Well, these two sides have been crossing swords in cup competitions since 1882, when they met in the Staffordshire Cup, and the match ended in a 3-3 draw. So this is the first meeting in an FA Cup tie here at the Hawthorns for 58 years. January the 9th, 1932 was the date. Albion scored first that day, but Villa won. It's their goalkeeper, Nigel Spink. Cowan's in the battle. That's a nice turn. Offside. Against John Goodman. Start the match. The first whistle for the referee this afternoon, Alan Gunn of South Chailey in Sussex. For McGrath to take.
I've got to come up with this in a minute.
On by Ormond Royd, out by White, back by Mountfield. Too far for Platt, so both goalkeepers have had an early touch. Stuart Naylor.
Is it? We don't take a screw.
Cry of come on you baggies. Ormond Royd, Olney, good turn, sharp challenge by Robson. Ormond Royd, his footwork is often better than he's given credit for. Flag is up for offside against Platt, I think, more than against Olney. David Platt working his way not only into the England squad, but maybe into the England team. Stacey North finds West, that seems appropriate. On by Goodman, but it was better placed, in fact. It's the white one we're playing with, not the pink one. That's just a balloon. Here's Robson, took it one pace too far, and it was a really sharp challenge by Kent Nielsen. Perfectly fair challenge, but Robson certainly felt the weight of it and has gone down injured. Gary Robson, of course, the younger brother of United's Brian. It was a perfectly fair challenge, but as he cleared the ball, he caught the ankle. And Gary Robson has to be carried to the touchline. Whether Brian Talbot will wait a bit, or whether he's coming straight on. He's certainly got the tracksuit trousers off already. This is West, appeal for handball. Linesman looking in, lots of people around me leapt to their feet. But no award as far as Albion are concerned. Two dives in there, that will beat Daly, even a player of his pace. I suppose one could call it the Robson injury jinx has struck again. Not only Brian, but his young brother is carried to the dressing room, and the player manager, Brian Talbot, is early into the fray. West. Platt, neatly done. As much of his play is, it was out. It's an Albion throw. McGrath. Talbot too strong. Total misjudgment by McNally. This is Olney. This is Price. Ormonroyd on the far side of the area. The tackle, but Daly picks up. Play by Talbot, just pressurising the man in possession. Mountfield! Nobody went with him. And after the player-manager tried to put the player on the ball under pressure, Mountfield had stolen forward in the defence. The cross was a beauty, and Mountfield just a little glance, and it's 1-0 Aston Villa. Goodman, lost out to Nielsen. They're in trouble. Good heavens above. Straight between two defenders with a goalkeeper or a spectator. Dissected two defenders. Goalkeeper watched. No attacker there to find a touch. Ormonroyd, challenged by Burgess, was a bit late. The one by White was a bit awkward. Gage. Daly. Lost out to Talbot. Currans, Ormonroyd. Chase for Goodman. Free kick against Mountfield. Seeing it as a stretch for the ball rather than anything unscrupulous. Blocked by Daly. Harvey tried to get it through, but that could run kindly. Came off Goodman, off McGrath for the corner, and McGrath knew very little about that. Just thumped him around the left ear. Dropped in, and is good, and is a brilliant save. Really got down well, did Nigel Spink. Brave header and a good save. Got a back flick from Stacey North, and the foot was high, and I think it was Colin West who got it. Talbot, White. Goodman. Shakespeare a bit lucky because his first touch wasn't very good. Harvey. Well, if Bobby Robson wants a wide player who comes back and does his defensive chore, Tony Daly for me is a player on the fringe of the England setup who might just make his way in. He's got such electric pace and he's a good player. White. Offside against Olney. But it's a match poised, waiting for something decisive to happen. Would have done then if Mountfield hadn't have intercepted. McNally. The Irishman twisting and turning. Mountfield. Goodman was waiting for just that. Lots of possession for Albion. West. Header across the face of the goal and nobody to come on it. Torba comes away disappointed. Nobody at all came in to collect his header across the 6-yard area. And I think if he'd have had our view and seen who was around, he might well have headed for goal. Goodman, not true. West and Nielsen, won by West. There's three big fellas down the centre of the Villa defence. So hard to unlock, especially in the air. Orman Royd's gone for the return. Comes instead to Daly. Oh, it's bouncing a bit. Price! And he will perhaps feel it should have been. Had a full sight of it. Tony Daly cutting inside his man, having popped up on the left wing. Price was looking at it all the way, got full view, just past the far post. Free kick against Goodman. Held up the advance of Mountfield. $100-1 West Bromwich Albion. Start of the match, 7-2. Second favourites behind Liverpool, Aston Villa. North away. Shakespeare. Nally probably didn't want it there. Now the Irishman. Resisted the challenge as well. Nielsen. Harvey coming up square. And Shakespeare gets the corner. Brian Talbot going across to take it. Four in the 6-yard area, 3 to come from outside it. Met again by McGrath. McNally got a deflection. It's another corner on the far side this time. Bit longer this time. It's loose and it's hit the posts. Albion can't quite believe it. Goodman in particular. What do we have to do? His expression says. Just 2 minutes left. Brian Talbot asking for one last effort. Finds Goodman. 2 in the middle. Nielsen denied the cross. Chorus of victory has been stopped short. White, good challenge again by McGrath. Certainly one of the contenders for man of the match, he and Mountfield. Here's Tony Daly, only up with him. Daly, still Daly. It's all over now. Villa are in round 6. Electrifying piece of Tony Daly. Brings the grimace to the face of Stuart Naylor. Albion are out. Villa march on. Took on North, was away from Harvey, and past the right hand of Stuart Naylor. Tony Daly, goal number 6, and another pointer made for Villa, and maybe elsewhere. And the referee now has only the time he's allowing for stoppages to consider. Didn't have to consider long. Aston Villa